Bro, I've been mute this whole time. Chat, why didn't you tell me? Holy smokes. Alright, let's finish the speed run. Sorry. That's kind of a big deal. It's wild. Okay, we're finna beat the speed run. We're on 10 hours. I can't believe I just did that. I've been narrating this whole time, bro. Oh, it's okay. Yo, what up, Sam? I need access to the tunnel under the minute. I can do that, but digging holes on other people's property isn't exactly legal. That sort of job is gonna cost a premium. What you talking here? Let's say 10,000 in cash, and I could get it done for you overnight. Done. Done. Thank you. I'll get it to work tonight. It should be done by tomorrow morning. Bro, I shoulda scheduled those deals for earlier. To get that out of the way. Let's go talk to the bomb people. Oh, okay. I know you need cocaine and all this. We're just gonna do all the deals tomorrow morning. Okay, let's move. What is up? What is up? Thank you for joining the chat. How was your day? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Yeah, yeah, Billy. Hello. Theoretically, if someone needed explosives, how could you help with that? Well, I guess there's some RDX down the plant. That would definitely get the job done. We're finishing this speed run today, guys. Although you need some heavy paperwork to get your hand on the stuff, unless we could work out a special deal. Let's say 20 grams of the white stuff. Sure, no additives or shit. You give me that. Oh, we got your RDX. Think about it. Bro, I just don't have any of the white stuff. Bro, I think he means cocaine, guys. What do you think? What do you think? I think he means cocaine. We're gonna go get him some of the white stuff. Because that's totally legal in all places. What is up? Dead BC. Dead BC says he's had a great day. That's good. That's good. We're gonna beat this speed run today. And yeah, we're running on 10 hours. So, I mean, technically, it does not count as a speed run, technically. It's like not fast. But in my books, it still counts because 10 hours is still fast. It's not for me. Earlier, I mentioned that I don't think it's going to be a... It was going to be hard to do a speed run because it's kind of not self-explanatory to do a speed run in this game because I thought you just sold stuff until you like ran out or something, or you made $1 million and then game just ends, like you break it or something. But like now, like, I had no idea that there was a mission to end the game. I got to blow up the Benzies place. So we're finna go get some white stuff. And yeah, we'll be set. We'll get some more white stuff. This is a new addition to the speed run. The barn is my white stuff making plant, as you see. Very well run facility. Oh, other than my chemist still needs paid. Whoops. Forgot to pay this guy. I'm pretty sure that was the trash guy. Gonna give them multiple days wages so they don't have to come back. Eventually. And bro's still very full because he has a very cheap daily wage. Alright, we're gonna go get a shotgun if I've unlocked it. And some other things. Do I have enough cocaine? Let's see. 3, 8. Dude, forgive me, I'm not good at math. 8, 12, 14, 17, 19. Bro, I need some more. That's not good. I need more. 22. 22 plus this. Oh my gosh, people are buying this like there's no tomorrow. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Okay. We'll be alright. See, I got some right here. Just gotta... Right there! Okay. There's 10 more. This over here. Collect. Yep. Grab the hammer. There we go. There's 20. Okay. So I have the 12 plus the 20. Okay, we good. We got enough, guys. We got enough. Oh, it is Minecraft music. Oh, have not missed a beat. Call me Michael Jackson, bro. Call me Michael Jackson. We out? 40 of that left. Okay. Do I have enough green crack? I need 2, 4. Yeah. All I need is 4. Okay, so let me empty that out because I low-key don't need that. We're now under the police curfew, so let's get real. It's about to get real up in this house. So we're gonna save. Bro, this music is so vibey. I can't lie. Cannot lie, bro. This music has to be making the night right now. I can't lie. I think the plan for the stream is to have kind of a shorter stream since it's so late. I'm gonna beat the game. Welcome in, new viewer. How has your day been? Mine's been great. I can't lie. I'm back on schedule 1. It might be the graveyard shift. I don't have any more cocaine to give you, Philip. It does sound like Minecraft, bro. As I mentioned before, bro, this is just Minecraft, but for people who can make the age requirement for this game. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna run out of cocaine. For Dennis, well, the entire map is wanting cocaine right now. Of course. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Talk to Stan, bro. He's gonna hook me up with a pump shotgun. some shotgun shells. How many do you think I need? I think I need. Ooh, can I do it with 10? I think I can. Bro. And I'm gonna. Bro, I'm gonna need the machete though. I think I need to come back tomorrow night. But I'm trying to do the speed run. We're 10 hours in, bro. Okay. All right. Bro, I kind of want to test fire it. I will not. Kind of want to test fire it. Just to see if it works, you know? No, bro, that's sacrilegious. Okay. Never mind. Whoa. Gosh dang it. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go back. And I think I need to sleep and try to play it out for one more day. Turn off my deal notifications. Block Boss 2. All right. All right, Allison. Okay, this would, if I am able to deal with all of these people in 3 minutes, or 4 minutes, sorry, I am officially the greatest player this game has ever seen. Okay, there's the first one. $760 on the docket. We're moving on to the RV, going to the other side of the map. I'm kidding. It's literally just right here. This beer. Jackie, my girl Jackie wants. Oh, you want 10 green crap. Moving on to our next person. So 150 feet away. But if I get rushed up on by the Benzies right now, I will be. I got me messed up. 5 Coke, 5 of the white stuff. Harold, 3 of the white stuff. Again, goal is to finish this speed run as fast as humanly possible so that we can move on to the react. I'm going to react to some Alabama football, talk about some Alabama football. No, not Alabama, sorry. I think Texas is on the docket. I'm going to run through some of the SEC teams, because those are the teams I know the most about. Talk about some non-negotiables for this season. I think Texas is my first one I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that this stream, and the next stream probably another big one that I think is going to be a major player this year. I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I think Texas is going to be a front runner this year in the SEC. It's probably. Oh, we got a new follower. Doing great. How are you doing, Sony A. McLean? I don't know how you say that, bro. Moving on to our next Allison, bro. She is the most needy customer, bro. I will not lie. Okay. We're going to go to our next one. Still trying to be the fastest to make a full docket of deals in one day, bro. Dude, you just made my day. What kind of games do I play? Honestly, any of them. This was on a stream sale or Steam sale, and I've seen some streamers play this game, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my streaming, I guess, I don't know, my streaming life, because I'm going to do this even if I continue to only get a few viewers every time I do it. Because it's low-key addicting. I can't lie. Oh, bro, I got 1 minute to do it, but yeah, variety. I like, yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the best way to describe me. I think last night I did a GTA roleplay stream where I ran a crime circuit. The goal is to finish 10 levels of crimes in one stream. Last night I failed. I got to like level 8. So it'd be fire if you guys tuned in. That'd be awesome. Oh, wait a minute. Where do I need to go? Oh, no, 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 no. I got one left. One left, 1 minute. It's going to be close. Waiting for GTA 6, bro. GTA 6, I have been dreaming about. Quite literally, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, I have not pre-ordered it because I won't lie, a little low on the cash, but I will be. I will be playing that, and probably streaming it. How about yourself? Okay, alright. Oh, we got one more deal, and I'm going to turn off my deals for right now. Turn that off so I can finish the speed run. Listing for sale, not anymore. Sorry to the peeps, bro. GTA 6, if it is not anywhere near the hype that we've been told it is going to be, I'm gonna be messed up. I'm gonna be messed up. It's all about 13 years. Yeah, that's me too, for real. I was gonna say, if it does not live up to the hype, I will be. Oh my gosh! Like, they're taking so long to make it. If it is not what it is meant to do, I mean, what it's meant to be. How long have I been streaming? Like a week and a half. This is the first week I've streamed every day so far. I think I did. I can't remember if I did Monday or not. But yeah, this is the first time I'm really getting into streaming. It's kind of addictive. Won't lie. Just started some socials up and follow those up. It is a. Oh no! I'm almost. Bro, I gotta restock Coke. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna continue. Like I said, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's just it's not something I'd give up if I continue to only have 2 viewers a night, 3 viewers a night. How are we doing? We got a new person in on the stream. How is the day going for you? Oh, there's my cocaine setup. Currently finishing our Schedule 1 speed run. And I call it a speed run, but it was 10 hours. The custom logo, I wish. That's actually my family's crest. My family is Scottish, Welsh, like a mix, and they. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah. It's my family's crest. So my family is Scottish, Welsh, but at one point my family was probably Lords. Probably. So it's a little cringy. I won't lie, but that's the story behind the name, the family crest, all that. I'm gonna change it eventually because it's not. I just need to go with my face or something. Show me some of your recent artwork. Yeah, that'd be cool. You DM it to me on Twitch. I don't know if that's really a thing, but if you I know you can DM me on the socials. It's the socials with the same name. I've got a TikTok and an Instagram right now. YouTube too. So subscribe to that. I do for sure. Discord? Yes, but I'm a boomer when it comes to Discord. Oh, thanks. Here's my RDX. Let's go. Gonna get it. Turning into a. Alright, turning this into a bomb. Let's go. This is gonna be fire. Alright, we'll do after the stream for sure. I just wanna see him. I'm probably not gonna spend, like, as you can tell, the cam is not very great. I'm not really spending a ton on streaming. Like, unless if it returns it, no, not spending a ton. a call from my boy. He never calls, bro. I was literally just thinking about my boy, Eli. He used to call me all the time. No longer doing that. You could do it now because... Yeah. Yeah, that would probably end up happening at some point. I'll do it in between sections on this stream. This part, again, it probably will only take another 30 minutes. I'll end up doing that in a moment. It's that text from Sam and yeah. Yeah, I'll end up adding you. Okay. Yeah, here. Okay. I just totally spaced on the post office, bro. Y'all, you guys ever have that? A literal mind just blip. Where you're thinking of something random and then just eventually you just space out, bro. It just totally blip on the location of the whereabouts. Alright. We got some more money being rendered into our debit account. As you can tell, I've been running my money up. Treating it like an actual job. But it ain't, obviously. So we're gonna go over here and kind of wait, because that's really the only thing I can do. Unless if I'm gonna steady scope out the Benzies place. This is it. Nope, that's my barn. I'm an idiot. Why is my map? Oh, it's right here. That's it. So that's the area of the map that I need to go to. Waiting on this door to open. We've got about 30 seconds, and it will be open. I'm gonna get in there, buy a deagle, make sure we move this bomb into an actual physical bomb I can put down there in the Benzies place, and yeah, we will be set on the speedrun. The speedrun running on, because I started the stream 30 minutes ago, 10 hours and a half. I think prediction wise, right, it might be at 11. It might be around 11. It might be on 11. Perfect. It's open. Get through, be quick. Evening, partner. What can I do you for? Can you wire up some explosives for me? Sure I can, friend, but I've got a little favor to ask in return. Oh my gosh, bro. If they don't stop asking me to do stuff. You see, I get my supplies in every month through the supply shipping at the docks, but recently some rat keeps nabbing them before they get to me. I see him stalking around the docks at night every now and then. He needs to go. Do that for me. I'll wire up anything you need. Why don't you deal with them yourself? I want to say that, but for the sake of the speed run, we're gonna smoke out this dude. All right. Where is this? Bro, I don't get a marker at the docks at night. No way, bro. Beth, it's you. I love the shotgun. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Ooh. Get away! At the docks at night. Oh, you know what? So that means he can be anywhere along this, around this stuff, man. Anywhere around it. Pass. Why do these guys just don't give up? Kill the thief? Did he not give did he give us a description? I don't remember seeing the description. But I swear. It wasn't Beth. Beth. I would have gotten a what's up to the new viewer. How was your day? We are currently doing the last episode of a speed run. Oh, that's the thief. Oh, he is going to go around the corner. Because I can't cop him out right here because there's a chance that the cops might see me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom! Boom, 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 boom! Got him. Got him. Alright. Now, we can go actually talk to Stan to get him to make our bomb material into an actual bomb. Because we're doing some stuff like the Viet Cong used to do in the Vietnam War. Know my history like that, right? Yeah. We're finna do this, okay? I dealt with a thief who kept stealing your supplies. Buddy, you are a lifesaver. Thanks for taking care of that. Now let me hold up my end of the bargain. Wow, there's some serious stuff going on. Don't worry, I'll ask what it's for. Give me 1 second. And there you go, one big ass bomb. It's on a 45-second timer. Make sure you're not anywhere near it when it goes. Obviously. All right, now we talked to him. He's gonna give us a golden M1 1911. Yeah, yeah. I need one of those, and I need let's go with 2. Oh, won't fit inventory, bro. What do you? Oh, because I have 10 shotgun shells. Obviously. Wait, why did I buy the expensive one? It's alright, bro. M1911. What else? Let's go with 2. You only have 1. Alright, this is... I mean, I don't really need any green crack. So... I'm going to find some way to drop that. Oh, it's got 7 bullets? Okay. Yeah, we'll be alright. We got a machete. Because realistically, I'm just going to use the bomb. And... Oh, Beth is still laid out. I'm just going to use the bomb. And it's going to take out the element of surprise. Dadgum, but what? It's going to blow up their mansion. That's the way I understood it. If you guys saw something different, let me know for real. But this should be, theoretically, very easy. Very easy. Alright. I sold a bunch of stuff. Made a bunch of money. Block Boss 2. Here we go. Alright. Plant the bomb under Highland Manor. Okay. Alright, let's save one more time. Wait. No, we don't need to. We just slept. Never mind. We're gonna go to Highland Manor, drop the bomb, and it'll stay there, bro. Like, it'll be easy. 2,000 laundered. So we got a couple thousand more placed in our inventory. We're gonna go up to those Benzies and smoke them out for real. I'm surprised nobody said where the Benzies lived. My first stream, I had no idea how to deal with, like, my first stream ever. I had no idea how to deal with the Benzies. So I asked that. Nobody told me what they were for. Okay, what side of the mansion do I need to go to? So if I had to assume here, I'd assume it's on the back road. So I'm going to follow this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just right here. What is up to the newest viewer that just came through? And we got our tunnel. We are about to finish. Wait a minute. I didn't know it would start that soon. I'm going in there. I'm smoking them out. I think. Give you guys a great view of the blowing up of the house, if that's what actually ends up happening. Well, blow up. Dude, this should be cinematic as heck, bro. I won't lie. I'm waiting. Oh! And this just gone like that. Let's go. Let's go, chat. We just beat the game. Thank you guys for sticking around on this journey of just a beating. The old Benzies. The old Benzies. Smoke them out. Pa pa. Yeah, like that. Can I walk up in there? That would low-key be cinema. Yeah, it's dumb. That's dumb, you see? See, what I really hope ends up happening, because I'm going to keep playing this game. Hi, boss, just letting you know. Not a problem. Obviously, Jane, you just be needy and stuff. Alright, we're going to go up there and see if I can walk in. Because it low-key might be fun to walk into their mansion as it's blowing up. There's like some Arthur Morgan stuff, bro. Oh. 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 I'm going to screenshot that. That's got to be the thumbnail. How do I screenshot again? Yeah, screenshot. Boom. All right. And that is it for the speed run. We are at, yep, 10 hours and a half. Gotta be the slow, like that's gotta be a Guinness record. Slowest Schedule 1 speed run. Alright, we're gonna go save, close out the game. Probably the best benefit out of all of that was I no longer have to talk to Uncle. He was low-key annoying as all get out. Because I will definitely be coming back to this game. I'll probably end up running a stream where I work on making a mill. Because I'm at 500k right now. Well, no, not 500k. We'll see in a moment. I'm probably around 400k right now. And if I run a oh, dude, I totally blinked again, bro. I did it again. If I run a mission where I just do 500k and that is my only goal. Is there a cop in my warehouse? That's not allowed. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Alright. We're saved. We beat the game. 10 hours and a half. I'll end up coming back to this game to run a million. We're going to try to get to $1 million in sales. As you can see, we're at 373,000 and I just unlocked cocaine. As soon as I unlocked cocaine, I made $123,000 in profits. So, when I come back to Schedule 1 and come back with the stream, I think I get it in 1 or 2 streams where I run at a mill. So, like 100,000 in profit is like, it was the last hour of my gameplay. It was 9 hours to about 10 hours. Okay, so I think we move on. So speedrun is now done. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, to the new viewer who just hopped in. We're about to move into our reacts to Alabama football. I'm going to do kind of not Alabama football, Texas football. I'm going to do kind of season previews to figure out who to look out for. And my personal opinion, I think Texas is the I think Texas is a front runner, personally. What's up, y'all? Just came on, just welcome into the stream. We're moving into our second portion where we react to Alabama football. We're gonna watch some game tape, aerial footage of it, and we're gonna kind of look at that and see. I mentioned that I think that not Alabama football. Bro, I keep saying that. I'm wearing an Alabama hat, and I'm talking about Texas football. Like, they're like not even remotely similar. Here, 1 second. I'll end up moving this because I will take a moment. All right. Still new to this. Anyways, I will end up taking a moment where I look into my playlist so that y'all can see that. Like, I love y'all. Hope you're having a great day. But I really don't want you guys to see my search history on YouTube. Is that sus to say? And Sony McLean, what is that? Discord? Sony, are you still in chat? Bro, why are these notifications popping up from months ago? Searching DMs, no. Like I said, I'm a boomer when it comes to Discord. Just don't need to type anything if you're still in chat, because I'm not going to waste my time on sending a message if not. Okay. All right. Brother joined the stream and then left, it appears. Joined, followed me, and then asked me to message them. And then because I didn't do it right away, they unfollowed. Like, bro, that's scummy. That's scummy. Okay. Y'all are real ones. Welcome into the stream. We're now moving into our, not Alabama. God dang it. I keep saying Alabama football. I'm wearing a hat for Alabama. I'm doing previews, teams to watch for this year. We're pulling up some aerial footage of Texas and Ohio State's Cotton Bowl Classic. We're watching this a little bit. We're watching the highlights. I will talk about players to watch out for. I think Texas is going to be a team to. I think Texas is going to be a team to watch. I think they might be a front runner. This is definitely not a hot take because all the people that I watch also say the same thing. Bro, the same people that I watch say the same thing, okay? And another one, I'm not saying it because people are saying it. I'm not a follower like that. Like I know Texas has been on kind of like the lower part of the SEC, mid lower, like cuz there's tiers to the SEC. There's teams at the bottom that just do nothing. Like they are the punching bags for everybody else on the schedule. There's the middle ones where okay, and there's the middle ones that have a middle of the road record and then end up like 13-2, just like Texas. I think they're a middle of the road team that ended up moving past because honestly, I'm gonna break to you guys. I think they got lucky with seeding. Welcome to the new viewer. Hope your day was great. We're moving into reacting to Texas now. Without further ado, let's continue. We're gonna watch some football. Can you guys hear it good?
The kickoff goes out of the end zone for a touchback. The pass falling incomplete, intended.
Okay, here's point number one. I'll make this quick so you guys can continue watching the video. Sorry. Texas is really slow to start away. This year, when they come out, I think that changes. Because here's the deal. Arch Manning had to get the back end of last year's team, and he was not experienced. So he's going to be nervous a little bit. He's not fully developed, as you see. He struggles in pressure situations. as we're going to continue to see the first half, in the first half only, okay? So that's one thing they have to get up. I think with last year, I think Arch Manning takes that step up to the next level.
For DeAndre Moore Jr. This time is complete to number 17, Cornell Tate. And once again, the yardage good for the Buckeyes. First down.
Okay, and I know this clip did not show it very well. This highlight did not show it very well, but Texas defense, and this is probably one of the first times you guys have heard it, but Texas defense actually carried them last year. Texas offense, middle of the road at best, okay? But when it came down to it, the difficult games towards the end of the season, Texas's defense showed up when their offense did not, okay? And I had to put this the right way, but their secondary was the best part. A lot of their secondary left, okay? And as you mentioned, let's go back a bit. Or as I mentioned, sorry, my bad. Looking at this, we got a base 4-4-2. Yeah, we got a base 4-2. Okay, so we got 4 down, 2 out back. We got safety, and corners and linebackers. Okay, so this is zone. Zone, they tore up last year. Bet one of the best zone defenses in college football. They set back in their zones comfortably for most of the season. Here's the issue. They're playing Ohio State, one of the best zone offenses in college football. They didn't really change a whole lot. Also, Texas was not great at running man. You see this in the second half when they start messing up. They start messing up a little bit. Watch this. Watch them sit. Perfect. Okay, he's sitting outside. So he's got quarters in. Same thing. He's waiting. He's got quarters back. Okay, they're sitting outside. They're sitting over the top. Obviously, they continue to sit back. They are too far back. They need to continue. They need to crash a bit. Then the 2 middle linebackers right here, they have shorts. They have flats right here, meaning that there's going to be someone left open over the middle, which we end up seeing. And this one actually ended up turning out to be kind of open. This guy, stud receiver, probably one of the best, not probably, was the best college wide receiver last year. Watch this. Okay, so again, throws to the open man because of the zone. That's exactly how that should have been played. What Will Howard zone merchant, bro. Zone merchant. Yeah, their baseball is basically the same situation.
Number 2, Emeka Egbuka,
as I mentioned. Stud. Same situation. They're running zone here. Let's go back. I want to finish with this point, and I'll let it play for a bit longer. Let's look at this play. Okay, same situation, same set. 4-2. Got 2 over the top. These guys got these guys got quarters. These guys have right here. Essentially, they have middle routes. He's watching for a breaking route in, but does not prepare for that route to come across the middle.
The pass once again is complete to Egbuka.
Welcome into the stream. Reacting to Texas football, talking about why they should be one of the best teams this year.
Number 1, Quinn Shaw-Junkins in for the touchdown.
Defensively, the only point that I have that Texas needs to work on for sure, reason why they may not end up on top this year, which I think that they are the front runner this year, they need to work on their run defense. Their interior line was being able to be moved by top offenses like butter, like knife through butter, okay? They have to either find new people or figure it out, okay? That's the only other point I have on defense on why they may not be top. Hey, of course, Quinton Duckins, absolute stud. Absolute stud. Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers dropped for a loss back at the
Here's another hot take. Quinn Ewers being gone is going to be better for the team.
21-yard line.
If you guys disagree, just let me know. Let me know for sure. Okay, let's look at how bad Quinn Ewers really was. To solidify my point, look at this. Okay? Ohio State is running basically the same defense. If I remember right, they got a man play here. Yes, they're running man, okay? Because if you notice, they're following their guy. He continues. He is a really, okay, it's man, but they have zone over the top. They have two safeties, okay? This is where Quinn Ewers was awful. Quinn Ewers was awful at noticing when wide receivers had beat their corners and was bad at finding windows. Because let's look at this. Watch right here and watch. I'm trying to remember who it was. Watch right here. Look at that. Look at all that open space. Quinn Ewers. Arch Manning might be on top. That's, again, like I said, I think Quinn Ewers being gone is going to help the team. I think it's going to help the team. You notice he tries to step up in the pocket when there was no freaking pocket. What?
Back at the 47-yard line.
Returns most of their O-line. O-line was fine. Quinn Ewers just sucks. Welcome to the chat. We're reacting to Texas football, talking about why they're going to be one of the best front runners in college football this year. If you disagree, argue with me in chat. Seriously. So look at this. Defensively, I think they're fine. I think they'll be okay. My 2 points, run defense has to get better. Interior linemen were not great. We got to move.
Howard's pass complete to number 88. T. Scott Jr.
Point 2, secondary defense, awesome. I mean, they're losing most of them, so they have to bring that back. Let's look at that again. Quinn Ewers being an absolute idiot on finding his man downfield. Okay, now this play I'm going to give that. Oh, they ran full man here, one-on-one.
Football for Texas was DJ Campbell.
Same issue here. Same issue. Bad at locating. He needs to put that lower. That was a genuine reaction. When I previewed this earlier, I forgot about that. Awful attempt at a catch. That was a poor excuse for a catch. But, like, bad ball and all. Like, he had to stop, but, like, it hit his hands. But in my opinion, that's the wide receiver's fault. He was wide the frick open. Bad ball by Quinn Ewers.
Intended for Isaiah Bond.
Okay, this is the point of the game where Texas runs a pretty solid Welcome into the stream. How was your day? We're reacting to Texas football. I'm explaining why Texas football is going to be a front runner this year. See, and look at this. Ohio continues to run man. No, they ran zone. And that's one of the few points on Quinn Ewers and why he was fine. Let's look at that. Quinn Ewers, he could put a ball in a basket if he needed to. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. I hope your day was great. How was it, I guess? Reacting to Texas football, explaining why Texas is going to be a front runner in the SEC this year. Defensively, they're going to be fine. As I mentioned, interior defense, they lose most of their secondary, but their interior defense either needs to get better or they need to find new people to do it because they ain't doing it yet in this, okay? Secondary was fine. Secondary was fine last year. They actually kind of carried it. But yeah.
Pass complete to number 32.
Okay. As I mentioned, great zone defense. I mean, look at that. Ooh, makes me feel nicey. Whew. Whew, look at that. I mean, look at that, bro. Like, is that not absolute artistry right there? Artistry. Just sits back. That's not a bad quarterback. That's Will Howard. Okay? He sees zones. Texas was one of the best, Texas was the best team in college football last year at running zone. They sit into zone like, I guess, John Wick fires a pistol. I mean, whoa. But anyways, let's rewatch it. That's butter. That's butter. That's butter. Ooh. Again, not paid to say this. I'm a SEC fan. Not anybody but Mizzou. M-I-Z. 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 Somebody in chat finish that. M-I-Z. M-I-Z. Okay. Quinn Ewers being off of his pocket, but being a playmaker, as I mentioned before.
The pass is complete to Wisner.
Just a little scoop. Just a little scoop. Okay, this is the point of the game where Texas was working on trying to get them in a mismatch on man because they had to kind of split it. Because, as you can tell, they're running the 4-2 shell. These two right here have deep halves, basically, and everybody else is band up. Okay, other than some plays. Situationally, this one, they would be in man. No, they wouldn't be in zone, sorry. So he was sent on a blitz, and he left, okay? Again, Quinn Ewers was a playmaker. I was not saying that. Arch Manning did not step up in the moments he needed to. He's new. He's a young quarterback that is going to step up into that role next year. I think that learning from Quinn Ewers is going to be the equivalent of Mahomes learning from Alex Smith or something like a vet, okay? Quinn Ewers was old.
For the touchdown.
Old when he quit. I can't remember who he got drafted by. If nobody remembers in chat, let me know, bro.
Pass is complete to Wisner.
Wisner returns. Another point. Wisner returns. Wisner, one of the leading yards producer in Texas football last year. He was kind of, and it really was only because of roles like that situation, that play right there, where it was just a dump, where he was the, who was the outlet?
He was brought down by Sonny Styles.
We're running into the fourth quarter. This is Quinn Ewers' time, okay? Again, could not hit a bubble. Could not hit a bubble. That's why he may not be great. Arch Manning has the arm talent. Quinn Ewers, he does, obviously, but he was a clutch guy. He was a clutch guy. Arch Manning did not have the clutch, has the same arm talent. And we can see that from a lot of combine things, not a lot of pressure things. As I mentioned, not great at man. They were great at zone. They could sit into a zone fine, because if you look at this is actually a... Hold on. They disguised it. This is great disguising, by the way. Shout out to their defensive coordinator for this. This is... I mean, if I saw this lined up against me, and I'm Will Howard... Bro, no. Okay? He's at 6. And all 6 go. The way this works in football, basically, it's very rare for, I would say, it's pretty rare for teams to actually send all 6. It's so rare, okay? They had to actually send 6, and they had 1 over the top, meaning that there was stuff open over the top. Also meaning, zone is basically the only practical way to beat this, and look at all this open space here. Look at all, if one of them runs deep on this side, he commits this way, quarterback goes that way. Again, it's blitz, doesn't usually get time. It's probably going to end up going right over the middle, right here, right near this referee. Bro, Zebra is lost. Okay, ends up getting a lot of time because Ohio State's best quality was their offensive line. And I'll say that right now. And Will Howard was called the game. I mean, he was getting pressured.
7-yard line, first down, Buckeyes.
All right, same situation here. They go for 4-2 shell. It looks like they're going to end up being in quarters, mid, and then mid. Someone has probably a quarterback spy. I'd assume this one. And yes, follows the outlet and lets it go. In space, usually Texas was great at this last year. Their defensive coordinator, their defensive coaches, some of the best in the nation.
The pass complete to number 88, G. Scott Jr. He was tripped up at the 34-yard
line. Okay, if you look at this, kind of same situation. They're walking up 5.5. They're not going to send 5.5. They're going to send 6. And Will Howard takes it. Okay?
Will Howard
blitzing, not great last year. I think it improves. Because I believe their linebackers come back. Most of the secondary, like safeties and corners, do not. I mean, if you say totally lost. Totally lost. Yep. Totally lost. I mean, it also makes Ohio State look better, too, because Ohio State had one of the best offensive lines in college football last year. As I mentioned, best part about Ohio State last year. So, I mean, what are you going to do? But at the same time, Texas is decent defensive line, not the greatest at run. Passing wise, they were fine. Sorry.
The pass completed.
Okay. Absolutely love this. Quinn Ewers, again, I mean, look at that throw. Look at that throw. Let's look at it. Okay, and this is a very odd. They went with man with a shell over the top to kind of spy the deep route, basically to stop this from happening right here. And Quinn Ewers, one of the only times he saw when there was a gap in coverage in the entire game, happened to be one of the most important moments in the game. So he ends up hitting this, kind of. I mean 6 out of 10 pass, kind of mid. Definitely gonna get better. Welcome to the newest viewer, reacting to Texas football, explaining why they will be one of the best teams to beat in the SEC this year. Awful play call, by the way. I watched this live. Awful. I mean, I was screaming at my TV.
And once again, flags down on the play.
Pass interference, defense, number 24. Half the distance to the goal penalty.
Which was
automatic first down.
bull crap. Bull crap. Watch this. Oh, it's not going to show it. See, I didn't mind this. I didn't mind this play call, but it should have happened to play earlier. Welcome into the stream. To the news viewer, how was your day? We're reacting and explaining why Texas will be a front runner in the SEC this year. First one is that Quinn Ewers is not coming back. Second one is that bullcrap play calls like this are not going to happen.
The pitch out going to Wisner. He is dropped for loss back at the 8-yard
Again,
line.
I don't mind that play. It just should have happened 3 plays earlier. And let's look at this. Quinn Ewers doing the only thing that he knows best, throwing it to the not open guy, which is, again, Arch Manning will be better than that, okay? Moving on to the next play that they have. Going to look at Ohio State's shell here. They're running a 4-man. They walked up a 5th. Quinn Ewers shaded to that side. I was screaming at my TV at this moment. Dude, streambot.com. Oh, I'm gonna click on that if I was
Jack Sawyer, who carries in for the touchdown.
Okay, as I mentioned, screaming at my TV, stuff like that. I think Arch Manning struggled with that early on in the season. I don't think that he struggles later on. Okay. Which at the beginning of the season they have chopped schedule. It's chopped. And I'll pull that up after this. Okay, this is baloney. We're moving. Come on.
And the assist.
28-14. We're in crunch time. They have to pass deep. Ohio State ends up going with a 3 shell over the top. Basically prevent defense. And Quinn Ewers wins again. As I mentioned, my point continues to stand. Arch Manning will be better than that. That is bad. Let's look back at it one more time. Show y'all. I mean, what are we doing? I understand the situation. It's 3rd and 4. Pick it up to someone that's going to end up going out of bounds. In the future. Bro, hot route someone. This is college football.
Interception made by number 2.
Ends the game, effectively. Okay. As I mentioned, we're going to go to their schedule this year. I'll go over it game by game. I don't hate. Hate is a strong word. I'm going to look up Google. I'm going to Google. Bing. I'm going to Bing Google. Wait. I'm going to edge Google. Pause. Okay. Let's look at Texas football schedule this year. And, I mean, chat's there, guys. Like, you guys can definitely put in your opinions. I'm down to hear all of that. Oh, that's old. That's not the whole season. There it is. Anyways, you guys are totally like, bro, express your opinion. I mean, I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on this. I think Texas top. And as I mentioned, but look at this hat. Alabama. Ah. Dude. Ignore my hairline. Anyways, as I was mentioning, you guys feel free to argue with me. Like, I want to hear why you guys think I'm wrong if you think I'm wrong. Okay? So let's look at this. Okay? How do I zoom in on the PC? Bro. Oh, I could just go to this. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. That is a headache and a half. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm so used to a touchpad. How do I do this, guys? Alright, whatever. You guys got this. Squint your eyes or something. Okay. I'll actually read it off too. I'm gonna list out the reasons why I think they're going to be front runners, and I'm gonna go through each game. Okay. Alright. As I mentioned, SEC guy through and through, not a Texas Glazer, but I do think they're going to be near the top because, mainly because of the competition in the SEC this year is not going to be as great. The SEC is kind of going to be in a down year because of Big Ten recruits that ended up moving from the SEC essentially. Okay, so we're going to go through this one through one. They have Texas State to start. That's a game to start. They ended up opting for a tougher game, week 2. Arch Manning, this is his first test in college football against Ohio State, basically a rerun of the Cotton Bowl. Okay, so they're going to go back to, wait, hold on, was the Cotton Bowl? Yeah, Cotton Bowl. Sorry, and a blip there. But anyways, they have Ohio State. This is a difficult game. Ohio State is losing their wide receiver core, which carried them last year, and their offensive line core, which carried them last year. So meaning this is not going to be as difficult as a game unless if the new people that I don't really know a whole lot are going to be better or as good as the people that left. And it's pretty hard to be as good as Judkins, and it's pretty hard to be as good as Egbuka. Okay? Well, no, that might have been an old one. No, that was 2025. Cotton Bowl. Okay, UTSA. Another cupcake game. No problem. I think Arch Manning breezes through this. Tennessee. First SEC opponent. I don't think it's close. Fire me now. I don't think Tennessee beats Texas like this. Okay, because I think that. Let me end up zooming in. Dude, I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in, guys. I'm freaking the freak out. I'm gonna figure that out after stream. I'll learn. This is part of this streaming journey for me too, is learning with you guys. Okay, so if you guys have opinions, you guys have tips, let me know if that's your thing. Okay. Anyways, Tennessee, I don't think it's close. Tennessee essentially lost everybody. They don't have a quarterback still, and their defense is going. I mean, their defense continues because I think that their defensive. Oh, what are these ads, bro? Memory decline begins when seniors drink these popular drinks. Okay, we can deal with Schwab's. Sorry. Anyways, I think that Tennessee has lost a lot, and I think that Texas basically lost nothing. I think that they retain their zone strength, and Tennessee is. I mean, they're a mid-running team, and they're a mid-passing team. They have been carried by their defense the last 2 years, and I don't think it changes this upcoming year. Oklahoma, I think they end up. This one, I think, will end up being their only loss of the season. And here's why. I think Oklahoma, because Oklahoma returned everybody that was a starter last year and got some key transfers on key spots on their offense. And that was the whole reason why they were not very good last year at all. Essentially, Oklahoma gained the only thing that they were having weakness in last year. So I think that Oklahoma beats them, but I think that it's close. What is up? Welcome to the stream. I'm going over the Texas football schedule for the upcoming year, explaining why they will be a front runner. So far, I have on their schedule that they're only losing to Oklahoma up to week. That'd be week 6, week 5. Yeah, up to and going into week 6 versus Florida. Florida's on a comeback this year. Florida is one of my teams that I have slated as a bottom middle tier team. And as I mentioned, SEC's got 3 tiers. They got the top, where there's only either one loss or no loss. There's very hard to beat those teams. Middle, in the middle, they have teams like Texas last year. They went 13-2, and were like amazing, but not able to cross the boundary between amazing and perfect, almost perfect. Okay. And then you got the bottom tier of SEC teams that are just the punching bags. Okay. So essentially, what I'm saying is that Florida will be what Mizzou was last year, where Mizzou, and bro, I hate to say this because this hurts me. I'm a Mizzou guy till I die, but Mizzou really struggled against really struggled against great teams. Okay, because they beat up on everybody else except for KU. That was a totally separate deal. Anyways, Florida, bottom tier, middle ground of SEC. Welcome to the new blue viewer. We're reacting to how we think the SEC schedule will be for Texas. And so far, I had them only losing to Oklahoma. Now we're on to Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to be a good team next year. I think they're going to be top part of the middle category, as I mentioned before, for Texas, for the SEC. Sorry, I don't think that they're able to cross into that almost perfect category of the SEC because they don't return any of. They receive most of their skill players back except for their main producers, which is not ever ideal in any situation. They beat Mississippi State. I'm not even going to waste any time explaining that. Missouri. They beat Missouri. Again, Missouri guy till I die. But Missouri will not beat Texas. Texas will be probably one of the... Okay, they're going to be number 2 in the SEC this year. And again, chat, explain to me why I'm wrong. Okay, LSU. LSU is going to be a punching bag next year. Bro, you guys heard it here first. Lane Kiffin is not the answer at LSU. Never has, never will be. Lane Kiffin's career will end in LSU. And I know I'm not trying to be edgy. That guy's skill is recruiting. I think that LSU is tired of losing because they had that high of 2019. And I think that if they have a subpar year this year compared to 2019, I think that they fire Kiffin. Man, if I was writing the script for this year's college football season, bro, that would be in it. That line's fire. That line is fire. Lane Kiffin getting fired at LSU for not being that great. And here's why. Here's why I think he gets fired. Lane Kiffin's strength is recruiting. He turned Ole Miss into a contender last year, which he didn't even see the end of. And he turned his school before that. I'm blanking. Anyways, and he turned the team. I mean, he just turned the team around. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. Okay. But he didn't get a chance to recruit at LSU as long as he had at Ole Miss. Now, obviously, he brought a few players. As far as my research went, not as many of the producers that were at Ole Miss. So, at LSU, I don't think that they'll have a great year. I think that Texas ends up not pummeling them. I think it'll be close. I don't think LSU will get pummeled at all this year. Arkansas, I mean, I'm not even going to cover that one. I'm sorry if anybody in the chat is an Arkansas person. Sorry. If they're an Arkansas follower, Arkansas is not going to be great. Texas A&M is their last on the regular season schedule. I think that's a close game. It could be a toss-up, but I do think Texas ends up winning that. I think Arch Manning, by the end of the year, ends up becoming seasoned, and I think it's close, as I mentioned, but Arch Manning is going to be fine going into that last game at Texas A&M. Texas A&M, again, one of the teams that kind of reps that 12th man strategy where they had their fans basically participate in the game because they're so freaking loud. Okay, I think this is the first big test for Arch Manning after Ohio State. And I'll say that after the entire schedule just went through, and we just went through LSU, who is now led by Lane Kiffin. I don't think that Texas ends up, or I think that Texas ends up beating Texas A&M. Rivalry game. I think this is one of the. I think this one basically could come out as a movie. I think personally that it could be very, very good. Okay? All right. So let's go through one more thing. I just want to make sure with you guys. Again, let's Google because that is the only correct way to use Microsoft Edge. Texas football returning players 2026 season. Wait a minute. Have I been talking about Arch Manning this entire time and he's not even. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, bro, if I just missed something, bro, this is not even. I'm secondary embarrassment. I'm deleting this VOD if I'm wrong here. Okay, we got Longhorns Wire, a website published. Oh, dude, I don't need a T-Mobile ad. Okay, we're scrolling down. Collins Image, edge rusher. Okay, exactly as I mentioned. Offensive tackle, linebacker, wide receiver. Obviously, Arch Manning. Let's see if they have the same take. This is the face of the franchise and rounds up to top 5 in this writer size. Obviously, very biased here. Longhorns Wire writer obviously has to be a Longhorns fan. Okay. Jelani McDonald, he's safety. As I mentioned, secondary basically returns. They lose a lot of their defensive line. Okay. Ryan Wingo, wide receiver. 2 wide receivers. Again, skill guys basically don't leave. Hiro Kanu, defensive tackle, got a returning offensive tackle and a returning. Again, secondary and linebackers stay. So essentially, as I mentioned, their strengths this year are going to be zone defense, probably run defense, which I hope this is also something that I said they needed to work on from last year. And hold on. I'm blanking again, guys. Sorry. Defensively, again, they needed to work. They returned the secondary, so their zone defense is going to be great. Their run is going to improve, so that's something to work on, but it is going to improve. Their pass defense is up in the air. That's something that needs to happen. That is a non-negotiable. Holy smokes. Got some stomach acid right now. Sorry, guys. Okay. Offensively, Arch Manning, non-negotiable, has to be a better version of Quinn Ewers. And Quinn Ewers was good. I shitted on him during his video, okay? But that was because I was trying to prop up Arch Manning as, my opinion, one of the best quarterbacks in college football next year, okay? And I'll explain that. I think that Arch Manning has the arm talent. From the videos we've seen, from the clips, from him playing cupcake teams last year, he was able to get yards on the run and he was able to throw. And his arm talent is great. He's able to find spots. He's great against zone defenses. Man-wise, from the videos, from the clips that he has last year against even cupcake teams, not great. Okay, so he's got to improve on the man defense aspect. Okay, so non-negotiable for next year. Another one, most of their skill guys return. As we looked at this a moment ago, most of their skill guys, most of their yards return. Looking at Ryan Wingo, Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman's a big one. And yeah, so Cam Coleman and Ryan Wingo. Okay, those two returning, big deal. Wingo is unproven. Cam Coleman, very proven. He is going to go up and catch the ball. He is a basically an air grabber. Okay, he's very good. Okay, so skill. They return a lot of that, but they lose Wisner. I was incorrect on the video. They lose Wisner. Or is it Meisner? Okay, whatever. They lose him, but they do return some very effective skill guys. Okay. Anyways, defense or offensive scheme is great. I think Arch Manning will flourish. I think because he doesn't have wide receivers he uses a crutch. I think he uses his legs correctly. Oh man, Bo Perbula, Mizzou legend, down here. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up. I do think, and again, didn't see any arguments, so I obviously am very right on why Texas will end up being a top team in college football next year. So, yeah. But anyways, as you guys are leaving, please drop a follow. Again, my follow goal, I'd love to hit 10 follows by the end of the month. That'd just mean the world to me, okay? Now we had that sketchy eye dude that was in here earlier trying to get me to look at his art and unfollowed me so that so you make me feel it, bro. Dude, like people like that, bro. I mean, make me want to not do this, but dude, it's so much fun, okay? Love you guys and